Hello, beautiful, and good morning. My name is Maury Yelvington of Morph Transform Your Reality, where I help women overcome trauma and step into their power. If you are here today and it's the first time that you're seeing me live, please say hello, welcome, tell me where you're from. I would love to get to know you and connect. And if you've been watching this for a while now or following me, then I hope you would say hi because we're friends and stuff. So this is the Reclaiming You Day 3. If you are new, I highly suggest you watch the 2 days I did before because this is like a sequence. And so it will really help you understand what we're doing. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm so happy you're here. So it would really help you understand what I've been doing in the last 2 days and really how to step in and really reclaiming you. Now, throughout this process, if at any point in time you feel like somebody that you know can really benefit from this is something that can really help somebody, please share and tag me because I am doing a raffle at the end of the 3 days. I'm going to go live tomorrow and announce who won a free 1-hour session with me. So if you're interested in that, just share or tag me later that you shared and let me know so I can put your name in the raffle. What other notes do I have for you before we dive into that energy work of you? So what I was talking about for the last 2 days was really reconnecting to who you are, who you were when you came here to this planet, when you were born, and really getting back to that feeling and embodying that. And then on day 2, we focused on how to differentiate between our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and others, and how to be aware. And I was talking about the amazing tool of Access, who does it belong to, and how this tool changed my life. So you can go back and watch those 2 days. But the last piece for this puzzle for me and the work that I do is really releasing the places in our body that our body is holding on to these experiences. Okay, because it's one thing to take on a judgment. There's another thing to keep it alive in your body. There's one thing to witness the trauma. It's another thing to have it living in your body. Okay, and when I'm talking about living in your body, I'm talking about the cell memory. And I gave you the example of like if somebody says something to you that's really harsh, it feels like a punch in the stomach, right? Or a punch in the gut, or somebody's shutting you down and you're holding it here, right? Holding it, not talking about it. You are maybe been holding it since you were 3 years old, right? And if you were part of the generation of like, be pretty and be quiet, that kind of energy, right? That a lot of women experienced, right? And even now, I know that there's places, in our society that don't respect women, that don't appreciate women or children, right? And so they're taught to be quiet, to hold their voice, okay? So beyond, what happens is when you are in this kind of environment, beyond hearing it, your body reacts. When your body reacts and shuts down and holds and creates contraction, it's holding this contraction in your body. And I know that when I'm talking about this right now, you are feeling it wherever you are contracting in your body. Because your body is, again, like we talked about, it's almost like your pet. It's like a really good obedient pet. And it's going to be like, okay, I'm gonna hold that. And then what happens is when it comes across the energy of something like that, it immediately shuts down. And I'm going to give you this amazing example. I had an incredible session with a client about 2 weeks ago. Now, this client is in her 40s. She has asthma, pretty severe asthma, ever since she was about 3 years old. Okay? And this is a really funny experience because she always talks about herself as like air sign, like she's full of air, the air signs like in astrology, like she's an air and all this stuff, but yet her whole life she really hasn't had any air, right? Any oxygen. And she has always told me like she felt like there's a giant like lump in her chest, okay? And so we've known each other for years. And finally she said to me, you know, now she's in her 40s, we know each other forever. And she's like, you know what? You're in my life for a reason. Let's do this. Like, I know you for a very long time. I've been going back and forth about doing this kind of work, but I'm just going to jump in and I'm just going to commit and do it. And I was like, are you sure? Okay. You know, she's like, yeah, I want to get this over with. And originally she came, you know, it wasn't for the asthma. It was for like emotional stuff, feeling like, you know, she's not in her element. Okay. Feeling like she knows that there's a lot more potential of hers that she can harness and step into and reclaim. And so when we started doing the work, the first thing that always, I always work on first is healing the body, because the body holds so much of this. And the thing is I'm kind of, and the way I see it is almost like a screen or like a vent, right? Where it's so clogged that you can't see the light. Okay, so envision like a screen and it's so dusty and it's so clogged and you can't see through it. And that's kind of how our body holds on to this stuff. It's all this, you know, crap. And so the more we clear, the clearer we become, the more transparent the energy can flow and the more space and ease it creates. So there's no tension. It's like that tension releases and opens and expands to where there's so much more ease and space and so much more of you can shine through. And so to do this, you know, part of what I do is really clearing the stuck traumas from the body. So we're doing our first session, diving into, you know, where she's feeling the most contracted in her body. And it's the chest area. Like, I'm out of breath, I'm out of chest, I'm out of air, I'm out of breath, I have no oxygen, I can't breathe. Finding out that around 3 years old, somebody hurt her in her chest. It was like a kick in the chest. And the thing is, when we're doing the work, it's not necessarily maybe that she didn't experience it physically. She could have even witnessed that happen to an animal or witnessed that happening to somebody else and just taking it on her. And that immediate shock of like, and holding that breath, okay, since the age of 3. And now every time her body encountered or sensed this feeling of attack, okay, holding the breath, losing breath, creating asthma. Since she was 3 years old, okay, and we were able to release this from her body, to clear this experience on a cell memory, to really release it and let it go, to where the asthma is completely subsided. And the difference between before the session and after the session was miraculous. And she was like, I just can't believe this. So much more space and air, but also physically, it's gone. That tension, that tightness, that it's gone. And this is one of the most amazing experiences doing this work, because you never know what's going to show up. You never know how it's going to transcend. You never know what body is holding what and what they're ready to let go of. But when you're committed to your own healing journey, when you're committed to releasing and to really stepping into who you are, the magic disappears, because you're like, yes, I'm reclaiming me. So what I want to do with you today is the same process. So let's take, I love this. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in and let it go. And one more breath in. And as you breathe out, just really Release all the tension that you've been holding on in the body, or maybe throughout the week, everything you've been carrying on you. And one more breath in. And as you breathe out, just start expanding out 100 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000,000 miles in each direction and all around you. Just expand out to Creator, down to Mother Earth, to all four corners of the universe. Expand out to the infinite being that you are. Beautiful. Okay, so from this space, just close your eyes for a minute. Connect to your body and ask your body to show you all the chains, all the rope, all the bounds, all the shackles that have been put on your body to prevent you from being you, from preventing you from being in your body. All the places you've contracted, all the places you've been held down, all the places you aligned and agreed to be confined into this tiny, tiny box to fit into this reality. Okay, so ask your body to show you. Now, some of us will hear it, some of us would see it, some of us feel it just in the body. We might get a number, we might get a vision, whatever it is, we might get nothing. This is energy work, it's happening. If you're perceiving it or not, but there's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no judgment. Okay? There's no judgment here. You can't do this wrong. It's happening. Okay, so everywhere we agreed to be confined, everywhere our body is holding on to these generational shackles, to these generational chains, everywhere we agreed to be chained down. Would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes? Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys, povads, and beyonds. Okay, so if you're ready, I would love to release you from these chains, from these shackles. I would love to cut these ropes, these energetical ropes that have been tying you down for millions of years, for millions of generations. Everywhere you've been held down, bonded, roped up, everywhere they shut your mouth. Okay, all the places that have kept you so small because you know and they know that if you really step into your power and you really reclaim you, this reality as it is would completely change. And your reality as it is would completely change. So everything that doesn't allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive this on the deepest level, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and pock, all nine short boys, povads, and beyonds. And that is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you want to know more about that, just go to the clearingstatement.com and find out more. All you need to know is a very powerful, kind of like energetical wand that deletes everything from the core when you say yes and you embrace that change. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, so close your eyes, expand back out to infinite being. Expand back out to all four corners of the universe. When we expand out to the infinite being that we are, when we expand out to our essence, to our soul, we shut down the mind. We shut down the ego. We shut those parts of us that tell us no, because they're not ready. That's not really you, right? Remember, who does it belong to? That's not you. So we're going to expand out. Take a deep breath in. Again, ask the body to show you where it's holding on, where it's been tied down, where it's been where it's been shackled, where it's been chained up to prevent you from being in your true power, in your true essence. And we're going to release this on 5. So on 5, I want you to just imagine the shackles are opening, the rope is unraveling, the chains are bursting and leaving from your body. Okay, so just close your eyes and just envision it on 5, however you want to envision it. So first of all, everything that doesn't allow you and this healing to occur right now, would you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan and pakal and boys, poveds and beyonds. And the biggest thing that prevents us from releasing is the belief that it's keeping us safe. So everywhere you bought that this is keeping you safe right now, okay? Everywhere you bought that staying confined, staying in this bubble, staying in this box is keeping you safe, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes? Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pakal, and boys, poveds and beyonds. Now, the only thing that's going to be safe from your power is this reality that's going to change. So just get the awareness of that. Because the minute you get the awareness of what this reality is going to look like when you step into your power and you don't have to hold back anymore, get the sense of, wow, how powerful that is. Like, I could just feel that energetically. Like, if you just let go of this stuff right now and open those chains, everything will shift and change. Everything will shift and change. And everything that you desire is going to start falling into place. Okay? If you've been working on yourself and you've been manifesting and you're like, why is it not here? Why is it not here? It's because when we're so closed, we can't be open to receive what we really want. When we're so confined, we make ourselves so small. People can't see us. So let's clear all that so you can really step into you. Step into the energy that you are. Step into the power that you are. Reclaim this amazing, energetical being that you are and start attracting everything that you desire. So everything that doesn't allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive this on all levels, all timelines, all realities, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pakal, and boys, poveds and beyonds. Okay, awesome. So, ready to release the chains? Ready to release them? Ready? On 5. So take a deep breath in. And let it go. Just witness on 5. 1. Let's thank the body first. So put your hands anywhere on your body and just thank your body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body, for keeping me safe for all these years, for creating what I desired. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to release. I'm ready to step into my power. Okay, on 5. So on 5, just witness all the molecules and all the cells that have been holding on to these chains, to these shackles, to this rope for so long. Okay, just witness them really dissipate. Go back, return to sender, witness them leave your body. Okay, from all lifetimes, all reality, all time zones. On 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just witness all the cells, all the molecules leaving the body. All the rope, all the chains dissipating into energy. Now witness all the space that's creating in your body now. So never return to your body on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make sure it's never coming back. You're never letting it back in. And just really feel the space it's creating. Oh, do you feel that energy? I'm like, I love this. Okay. And just like spread out. And go back out to infinite being. So just expand your consciousness out. Expand out to the infinite being that you are. Out into the universe. Up to Creator, down to Mother Earth. Expand out into the space that you be. And now from this place, ask your body to show you if there's any left. Okay? Just get the sense, is there anything left that's confining you right now? That you're holding on to right now? And if there's anything left, would you let go of it now, please? Yes? On 3, just let go of anything that's left. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And just release it, return to sender, with wherever it came from. It's not yours. You've been carrying this burden for millions of years, but it's not yours. And the more of us that release these chains and release the shackles and speak up and step into our voice and step into who we really are, the more of this reality we can change together. So deep breath in and let it go. And expand out. Beautiful. And just come back in right now into your body, into your space. You can put your hand on your body. Thank you, body. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting me through this process. Thank you for releasing what is not serving me anymore. I love you. You're beautiful. You're kind. You're so gentle and patient with me. Thank you. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. And I want to thank you for taking this time. If you did the 3 days, if you just did today, if you stumbled upon this and you've never met me before and you stuck it through, thank you. I know that in this day and age, we're so used to fast. But there's something so magical on slowing down and tuning in to your body, tuning into who you are. I want to invite you to join my healing circle. We are opening the doors for this membership program where we're going to do this work twice a month. I'm very excited because the more women we can get together into this circle, the more we can create together. So if this is something you're interested in, there's a link in the bio. If you share this and tag me, you'll get into the raffle, which I'll do tomorrow. And I'll announce if anybody won a free session with me. I adore you. I really am so grateful for you to do this work. Truly. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Thank you for bringing your energy and playing with me today and the last 3 days. It's meant the world to me. And I'm really grateful for you and for the amazing being that you are. And I can't wait to see what you reclaiming you and stepping into your power is going to create on our planet. So have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon.